In a world that's just drowning in marketing noise, how do you actually prove that your product is the real deal? Today, we're going to dig into a really radical answer to that question, the one-man show project, or OMS for short. And this isn't about better marketing, it's about a totally different and maybe better way to be seen.
At the very heart of this whole project is a question that I think we've all asked ourselves a million times. You see some shiny new app or platform, and that little voice in your head just whispers, yeah, but does it actually work? Not in some perfect, polished demo, but, out here in the real world, where things get messy.
And that right there is the core problem, isn't it? Traditional marketing, it gives us these slick claims, these perfectly controlled stories. The OMS project, it just throws that whole playbook out the window. Instead of promises, you get to see the platform being used live. Instead of a perfect story, you get to see real failures. And, more importantly, you get to see them being fixed in real time. It's a huge shift from a one-off case study to just continuous, public proof.
So this brings us right to the core philosophy of the whole project. It's all about proof over promotion. It's a massive shift away from trying to persuade people and moving towards just validation. It's not about trying to convince you something is good. It's about proving it right in front of you.
Okay, so what exactly is the OMS project? Let's break it down. It is a permanently operating, production-grade ecosystem. Now, the key words there are permanently operating. This isn't some 2-week campaign or a demo that gets switched off. It is always on. It's a live system that is constantly showing how these complex modern platforms can be built, put together, and even scaled all by just one person.
Now here's where it gets really cool. The way this whole ecosystem is built, it's not just one platform we're talking about. It's 4 of them, all working together, hand in glove, in this seamless, continuous loop. So let's take a look at each one.
First up, you've got Scruffy TV. Think of this as the public's window into absolutely everything. It is the live streaming network where all the operations, the building, the breaking, the fixing, the demos, it's all broadcast for absolutely anyone to see. This is the layer of total, radical transparency.
Next in the loop, we have AT Clothing. This is the actual e-commerce brand that lives inside the ecosystem. And what's so brilliant about this is that the clothes aren't advertised in the way we usually think about it. Nope, they're just worn, they're used, and they're sold live during the broadcast. It's the ultimate way to prove your commerce tech actually works, with real products and real customers.
So what's powering all those live sales? Well, that's where Trivis comes in. This is the social commerce platform for the whole ecosystem. It's what allows for that live selling, for creator storefronts, even for crowdfunding. It creates this direct, unbreakable link between the audience, the content they're watching, and the products they can buy.
And finally, there's Calum. This is the internal economic engine, the thing that makes the money go round. It's an AI-powered, closed-loop digital currency that's used for loyalty rewards and payments right inside the ecosystem. Now, let me be super clear on this. This is not a cryptocurrency. Think of it more like a really smart internal token that powers the whole system's economy.
So how does this all come together? Well, it creates this incredibly powerful self-reinforcing loop. Just think about it. The platforms are built and improved live on camera. Those operations get broadcast on Scruffy TV for everyone to see. During that broadcast, real products are sold using real money. And when things, inevitably break, the failures are identified and fixed right there in public. And then the whole cycle just repeats week in and week out.
Which, of course, brings up the biggest and most obvious question of all. How on earth can a complex 4-part ecosystem like this be run by a single person? I mean, it sounds basically impossible, right?
Well, the answer starts with the physical hardware. And this is not some guy in a basement. The entire operation is a mobile media studio that's been built into a rugged 4x4 vehicle. We're talking professional broadcast gear, the whole shebang. And this lets the whole system be stress-tested absolutely anywhere, from a busy city street to some remote off-road location, proving it works in uncontrolled, real-world environments.
But that physical gear, that's really only half the story. The real magic, the secret sauce, is in the technology. This whole thing is made possible by a powerful combination of AI-powered tools, a ton of automation, and this incredible no-code platform called Base 44. That tech stack, that's what eliminates the need for a huge team of developers. And this is where the deeper purpose really clicks into place. The OMS project isn't just proving that its own platforms work. By doing everything out in the open, it becomes this live, revenue-generating credibility engine for the very no-code tools it's built on, like Base 44. It's showing, not just telling, what these tools can actually do. It's like the ultimate expression of the whole build in public movement.
So, what this all really adds up to is something way bigger than just a clever marketing strategy. We're talking about a fundamental shift, from just trying to create awareness to actually building genuine, rock-solid conviction.
I want to pause on this for just a second, because this one sentence really captures the entire mission perfectly. OMS does not sell products, it removes doubt. Just think about that. When you see something built, used, stress-tested, and improved right in front of your own eyes, the decision to trust it becomes a no-brainer. The doubt just evaporates. So let's look at one final side-by-side comparison here. On one hand, you have traditional marketing. It creates awareness, sure, but it also creates a ton of noise. It's all about persuasion. On the other hand, the OMS project is aiming for a completely different outcome. It creates conviction, it builds authority, and it fosters real, genuine belief.
So what's the big takeaway here? What's the bottom line? It's that the game is changing. For modern tech companies, for creator-led brands, marketing just isn't about crafting the perfect message anymore. It's about observable execution.
And that leaves us with one final thought to really chew on. In this age of deep skepticism, where it feels harder than ever to know what's real, is this kind of radical transparency, this observable execution, is that the future of how we build trust?